by Calvo's Insurance, serving Guam for 80 years. Matson Navigation, serving Guam and Micronesia for 20 years. The all-new 2018 Kona by Hyundai, available at Cars Plus. IP&E, fueling excellence. McDonald's of Guam, I'm loving it. And King's Restaurant, located in Tamuning and Dededo. Always open, always local.
Ahead on Primetime, a local group needs your help finding the thieves that recently targeted them. Plus, testimony continues in the drug case against a couple accused of trying to bring meth to Guam. And the precinct in Agana remains closed. So how can GPD afford to move forward with a new precinct up the hill? We asked the top brass for answers.
Half a day and good evening.
We lead off with an apparent theft happening in East Agana Bay. The victims, the members of Uli Tao, you may remember them from their canoe Taina, which just made its first maiden voyage to Maleso, but now the group of seafarers are stuck on land.
This happening during the final days of Mes Chamorro. Carmen Chalahi has the story.
After a sail around the bay, the crew of Uli Tao came back the next morning to find their jet ski trailer gone.
We've done this before. It's never been an issue. We left it parked overnight, and when we came back Monday to pick up our jet ski out of the water, we realized that our trailer was missing.
They believe it was stolen on Sunday night. Their jet ski still sitting in the water, and today the crew unable to launch. Mike McGuaddock, vice president of Uli Tao Incorporated, says the trailer was donated to them.
That's the part that hurts so bad, is it's an old trailer. It was donated to us by Guam Fire Rescue. Still says rescue on the side of the trailer. As a nonprofit, you know, we don't have a lot of funds that are coming in to be able to procure more, more materials like this.
Jet skis, he says, are essential when practicing the traditional Chamorro art.
That jet ski is our lifeline when we're sailing. There have been times where our canoes have flipped and that jet ski helps us flip it back over. Or when we're getting in and out of the channels, if they're closing out, we use the jet ski so that we can actually get back into the bays safely.
Uli Tao took to social media putting out the Saki alert. They are asking for the public's help to get their jet ski out of the water and bring the trailer back to the beach. Reporting for Guam News Network, I'm Carmen Victoria Turlahi.
Uli Tao is offering a reward for anyone that can help track down that stolen trailer. If you have any information, you're asked to call police or Guam Crime Stoppers at 477-HELP.
Investigators have yet to release details as to how an airman died. Guam's chief medical examiner, Dr. Aurelio Espinola, tells KUAM he won't be performing the autopsy on the service member found dead in base quarters on Tuesday. An autopsy has been scheduled for Friday at Naval Hospital and will be performed by a military forensic pathologist. Though there have been reports the airman died from a stab wound, Dr. Espinola tells KUAM he's never received the body, therefore cannot confirm those reports. Anderson Air Force Base has not provided further details on the incident, only offering condolences and prayers to the airman's family.
Trial is ongoing for a couple accused of trying to smuggle 8 pounds of meth from California to Guam.
Keani Mendiola has the latest from District Court.
They were set up from the start. Otherwise, it never would have happened. At least that's what the Martinez-Moser defense team is trying to prove. Cross-examination of ex-Guam Customs Lieutenant Henry Alvendia continued on day 9 of trial. Attorney Peter Perez playing hardball by going over the lies told by Alvendia to establish contact with the defendants, all while under the direction of federal agents. The need for scooter service, visiting his brother in California, the Jacuzzi, excuses defense claims were made under false pretenses to continue contact and further the government's operation of setting up the defendants. This all ultimately leading up to the stop of the couple's vehicle by Torrance Police on June 4, 2015, which Alvendia admits was a part of a pre-devised plan made 2 days earlier. However, before their arrest that day, there is no evidence of Martinez or Moser ever previously committing a crime. Contrary to the government's witness, who was handed a criminal indictment for receiving kickbacks as a law enforcement officer, paving the path for attorney Perez to attack his credibility. But will these arguments be enough to sway the jury to believe entrapment? Trial continues on Thursday. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Keani Mendiola.
25 days and counting. That's how long the Agana Precinct Command has been closed for business.
While there's no plans for reopening anytime soon, construction is active up the hill for a new precinct. Fire stations that were shut down to save costs on overtime reopened this week. But no word yet on the Hagåtña precinct.
I don't have a hard and fast date, but rest assured we are taking a look at that.
Chief of Police J.I. Cruz clarifies his agency is only assisting with DepCorps' overtime woes. As reported, GPD officers aren't reporting for duty at the Hagåtña precinct. They've been reporting to the Mangilao compound instead.
We didn't close the precinct because GPD was trying to save money. We closed the precinct because DOC was dealing with a serious overtime issue, and we were trying to save the government money to prevent a furlough, to prevent a government shutdown.
The shutdown precinct obviously having no effect on construction up the hill in Sinahaña. Here's the site for the new Central Police Precinct, scheduled to open as early as August this year. The project was funded through a Community Development Block Grant through the Guam Housing and Urban Development Authority, the same funds that built the fire stations whose closure put federal funds at risk.
I know there are questions about if Hagåtña precinct closed down, what's going to happen with that. Regardless, we're going to move forward with the opening of that precinct.
Ground was broken for the new Central Precinct Command last June. KUAM files showed the new precinct will service over 52,000 residents. That's Barragata, Sinahaña, Agana Heights, Hagåtña, Mangilao, Asamaina, Mangmang Totumaiti, Jotnya, and Orta Chalampago. Until either precinct opens, Chief Cruz says
the fact that we've got our Special Operations Division and our external law enforcement agencies augmenting us out on patrol, the Hagåtña precinct area responsibility is being covered. It is being manned. So, you know, I put out to the public that we do not place the public in jeopardy with regards to public safety. If someone is confused, the other 3 precincts are open, so they can call Dentistry precinct, they can call Tamuning precinct, or they can call Agana precinct, or they can call our dispatch at 472-8911, and from there the dispatch will contact the different precincts to send somebody out there for that call for service.
The governor's office has submitted a new fiscal realignment plan that it says shaves another $1.5 million from the budget. This after the speaker raised concerns last week that the administration mistakenly counted a $1.5 million appropriation to GMH from the pharmaceutical fund as part of the spending cuts. Adelup still says it met the requirement for the $30 million budget reduction, but shares the legislature's concerns over a possible legal challenge. The governor's office provided copies of the new plan, again in bill form, that shows line-by-line cuts. As of news time, we were not able to determine exactly where those cuts were made, but a spokeswoman for the governor assures that they do total $30 million as required by law. She says the cuts were spread out over various line agencies, mostly the larger ones. Submission of the plan means the 1 percentage point increase in the business privilege tax can go into effect on April 1st.
We may be seeing the beginning of the end to the labor crisis. As many as 1,500 foreign workers could be here by the end of the year, and that number could jump to 4,500 by the end of 2019.
That was the Labor Department's projection during a presentation Wednesday for the Chamber of Commerce. Nestor Lecanto reports.
The governor has signed more than 1,200 letters of support for companies seeking to hire H-2B workers. Labor's Alien Processing and Certification Administrator Greg Massey says they are among the final steps before submitting petitions to the USCIS.
That's the process where they have to go and recruit and offer these jobs to U.S. workers and get vetted by our office, and they have to meet a whole bunch of requirements. So at the end of that labor certification process, the governor actually is the one that signs off on the labor cert. And that's a required document that they have to have before they can file with immigration.
A lack of skilled foreign workers has stopped many contractors from bidding for projects that they wouldn't be able to complete. The first company has filed for 300 workers under a new congressional exemption that authorizes up to 4,000 specifically for military projects. Massey says it should serve as a test case for how the USCIS approval process will go.
In 2-3 weeks, maybe a month, we're going to have a little bit better idea of what the temperature is and maybe give some more confidence to people to start filing. That chilling effect is still there right now. People aren't filing. I was expecting kind of a rash of filings, and it's only been about 12 or 14 employers that have filed.
He says other contractors may be waiting to see how the first company fares because it's expensive to file and they don't want to risk rejection. Massey says the H-2B workers will augment a local labor force that numbers about 5,000. For Guam's News Network, I'm Nestor Lecanto.
A lack of funding is leading to the possibility of no Liberation Carnival. Mayor's Council of Guam President Angel Sablon saying that's been the talk, but the council is yet to officially decide. The issue has been over a lack of funding to put on the event. This all follows the law passed last year that stopped all types of gambling at the carnival. That's been a major revenue source for them. Now, some, including lawmakers, have even suggested giving the responsibility over to the Guam Visitors Bureau. The Mayor's Council, meantime, is scheduled to meet on April 4th, that's next Wednesday, to further discuss the issue.
Stick around for more news here on Primetime.
You're watching KUAM.
There are more ways to experience KUAM News than any other source on Guam. Download the KUAM News app for your Apple or Android device for 24/7 news, sports, videos, weather, streaming with KUAM radio, and important news alerts. And stay connected at home with Guam's first app for Apple TV. All available now from the App Store.
Half the day, I'm in the club.
Half a day, welcome to Two Lovers Point.
Half a day, I'm in the club.
Cars Plus and Mighty has the trucks. And during Ram Truck Month, save up to $97.50 on new Ram trucks. Cars Plus has a great selection of 2018 Ram trucks. Plus, shop our remaining 2017 Ram 1500s. Voted Guam's best truck 2 years in a row. The Ram truck comes with a 5-year, 60,000-mile powertrain warranty. And with 1.99 APR financing for qualified buyers, there's no better time to buy than now. It's Ram Truck Month, and only Cars Plus and Mighty has the trucks. Cars Plus, driven by you.
We're celebrating our 135th anniversary today, both in the outlying regions on which we hub and also here in Guam itself. It means so much to our team here in Guam. It means a lot to us in the Matson management team, because what it says is we're here to stay. It's a real physical manifestation of our commitment to this region. It's so important that we hire locally, we develop talent locally, we train locally. What's been a wonderful addition to our approach there is that many of the people who started off in Guam have gone off into significant leadership roles elsewhere in the company.
This is our headquarters here in Guam in Micronesia. And when we talk about putting down our roots, it's not just doing business, it's about everything we do with our friends, our customers, and our employees. I believe that nobody can replicate what we do, and that's why we have such a great team and such a great service and why we're successful. This is our home, this is our life, and we're happy to make a difference in everyone else's life.
What do we have here? Tender morsels of deliciousness. Wait, back that up. I see you, your little golden brown temptresses, and oh, all that juicy goodness. Wait, is that a new sauce? Where are my car keys? I'm on my way, Mickey D's.
Introducing McDonald's new Buttermilk Crispy Tenders. Juicy and breaded to perfection. Hurry in and get 4 for you or 10 to share.
That's right, my tender game just got an upgrade. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
More ways to experience Guam via KUAM News, giving you what you want, when you want, and how you want it. From smart devices, Alexa, what's in the news?
Here's your flash briefing.
Over the web, on mobile, on streaming platforms, with immersive, interactive formats, and via social media where it's more than just content, it's conversation. More ways to keep you informed and entertained whenever you want it, wherever you are, on whatever device you're using.
Welcome back. The EPA investigation into the use of Agent Orange on Guam has yet to get off the ground. Guam EPA spokesperson Nick Rupley saying with the help of US EPA and DOD, a work plan was finalized last week for the investigation first ordered by Governor Calvo last year. The investigation comes after the story of veteran Leroy Foster made national headlines. Foster and other vets alleged they sprayed hundreds of barrels of the herbicide in Guam while stationed here during the 1960s and 70s. Veterans will protest tomorrow in front of Congresswoman Madeline Berdalio's office to demand action. Rupley is still unaware of when the process will begin or when it will finish.
GTA announced it will soon be opening a new flagship retail store in Tamuning to be located at the Camacho Landmark Center. Development Company President Michael Camacho welcomed the new anchor tenants.
GTA at this facility. We're very excited about GTA's plans
for 7,169 square feet in this building. And here today we have their president, Roland Certeza.
The plan here is to really do a new retail store, do a new technical assistance. Our enterprise solution center is going to be here along with our sales, product, and marketing teams. And we're really going to showcase a lot of the things that we're already doing on Guam to connect both residential customers and enterprise customers.
Cape Town?
GTA's new store and technical center will occupy 2 floors of the building and is expected to be open by the end of the year.
Well, what if the sun didn't just keep you warm, but plugged in? Micronesia Renewable Energy has been working on the Laddystone 1 solar panel portfolio for 2 years. Finally, there is enough heat to get the project up and running.
Carmen Terlahi has this week's Think Green.
Panels that turn the sun's hot rays into energy are all the rave.
The sun comes out, provides, it hits the solar panels and turns that power from the sun into usable electricity through an inverter.
It's more than a business, it's a lifestyle that thinks green. Joe Rosario, Business Development Director for Micronesia Renewable Energy, says today these solar panels can last you up to 60 years. If you've noticed a spike in your power bill, this is the environmentally friendly, cost-cutting solution. That's why MRE has installed thousands of panels in residential homes. Now with their finance partner Buena Vista Renewables and the Bank of Guam, Project Laddystone 1 will energize commercial buildings.
With these systems, we finance the systems at zero cost to the off-taker. Wow. So one of our off-takers will take zero money out of pocket, but at the end of the day, will save money on their utility and not having to worry about system maintenance or system insurance. So it's just a larger scale versus residential.
Rosario says that with every energy solar panel MRE installs, it keeps Guam sustainable.
Now that solar panel or that house or that business is not relying on the utility to provide them that electricity at least during the day. So now that decreases the consumption of fossil fuels, and that does it forever.
This project just one of many he hopes to see power Guam's future. For this week's Think Green, I'm Carmen Victoria Terlahi.
Well, sports is just around the corner, but first, your island weather.
We know how life can be when you're young, wild and free. That's why GTA hooks it up with the best phones at the best prices to keep you living life to the fullest. Get the Motorola Moto G4 for free and Alcatel A3 XL for only $49, or the Samsung Galaxy A8 for only $99 with a $50 per month unlimited talk and text plan, including 5 gigs of high-speed data. Visit gta.net or a store for details.
They don't want these coming out. Mexican spices? Nacho cheese sauce?
Critics and fans agree. Nacho fries are a masterpiece. It'll change the way you look at fries, craves The Hollywood Reporter. Nacho fries, now serving at a Taco Bell near you.
Celebrate the magic of Southern Guam on the Talafofo River at the Valley of the Lady River Festival 3 on April 7th and the 8th. Explore the Talafofo River on a riverboat, tour our pineapple plantation, ride a carabao, ply on traditional canoes, throw a talaza, feast on delicious chamorro food, enjoy cultural dancing and local entertainment all day long. Canoe carvers, artists, farmers, and traditional healers will celebrate with us from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. Celebrating Southern Guam is presented by the mayors of Talafofo and Inarajan, GVB, Foodies, Midpack, Pepsi, Takagi and Associates, Kloppenberg Enterprises, Jungle Riverboat, and the stations of KUAM. Visit valleyoftheLady.com or call 789-3342 for information. Advanced ticket sales available at all Foodies locations. $20 for adults, $10 for students. Seniors 65 and over and children 5 and below are free of charge.
Whole deep fried parrotfish or salmon fried rice. King's Lent menu, big value, great price. Tasty orange shrimp or salmon coconut curry. Lots of choices to eat in or grab to go in a hurry. When looking for specials for each of your meals, look no further than King's for delicious Lenten deals.
The 2017 Nissan Titan, backed by America's best truck warranty, which covers more than any other truck in its class. Inside and out, bumper to bumper. Take on today. Get to your local Nissan dealer for great offers like this.
KUAM Sports is presented by Triple J.
What's up, Guam? Dave Delgado here for KUAM Sports. Thanks for watching. The Hogger Games are scheduled for next month at Custom Fitness, but you have until Saturday to register for the upcoming event. Check it out. Registration is currently ongoing for the Hogger Games, scheduled for April 12th at Custom Fitness in Antigua. The event will run from 8 in the morning to 12 in the afternoon. Registration closes this Saturday, so make sure to sign up. The cost is $100. All workouts will be released on Friday, April 6th. There will be a mixed open team. Top 4 advance to the finals after 3 qualifying workouts. Minimum 8 teams, max 12 teams. T-shirts will be given out to all of the athletes. Top 3 receive cash prizes. First place, $500. Second place, $300. And third place will take home $100 cash. For more information, call Paul Claros at 989-0436 or Shirlene Guerrero at 687-2775. Boys high school volleyball kicked off last night at the FD Phoenix Center with the Friars taking on the defending champions Harvest Eagles. Aiden McDonald and Nathaniel Guyton helped power FD to the first set win 25-13. Harvest bounced back and took the second set 25-23. The Friars led by double digits in the third and final set and went out to take the win at home 25-16. FD will next face the Southern High Dolphins tonight at Ocean View. Harvest will play ND at ND on Saturday. High school students wanting to compete in bowling will get their chance in the 2018 Guam High Schools Bowling League hosted by Guam Bowling Congress. After the official bid to get into IIAAG's fourth quarter sports was shut down by DOE, Joey Miranda stepped in and offered to have an alternate league. The league is open to all high school students and will feature singles, doubles, and team system. Competition begins Saturday, April 14th at 2 in the afternoon at Central Lanes. Teams need to be registered by April 7th. For more info, check out GuamBowlingCongress.com or GuamBowlingCongress@gmail.com. You can also call 777-4811. In soccer news, the University of Guam men's soccer team defeated Quality Distributors 3-1 in the GFA Budweiser Premier League. UOG is now 9-2-1 on the season. Quality Distributors fell to 5-7-1. The Tritons' next match is on Wednesday, April 11th at 7 p.m. against the Bank of Guam Strikers at the Guam Football Association National Training Center. The Strikers are 7-3 this season. Well, that's going to do it for sports. We're back right after this.
The 2017 Nissan Altima and Sentra. Now with Nissan Intelligent Mobility, featuring automatic emergency braking that can help stop for you. Take on today. Get to your local Nissan dealer for great offers like this.
Every time I travel, there's something from home that I can't leave without. I take my Docomo Pacific Data to Go to share my stories in Taiwan, check subway routes in Tokyo, be my food guide in Hong Kong, meet new friends in the Philippines, make updates in the States, find my way around Korea, and check out all the cool shows in Singapore. It's the data I have in all the places I love for only $10 a day. Data to Go from Docomo Pacific. Better together.
Come out for the 4th annual Chucky Run and Fun 5K, 2K, and Flyaway giveaway. Join us Saturday, April 14th at Chuck E. Cheese's Guam. Show at 5:30 and go at 6 a.m. T-shirts, medals, and other cool prizes, refreshments, and indoor activities after the races. Grand prize drawing for all participants is a trip package for 2 to Manila. Register at Chuck E. Cheese's Guam. $8 for students, $12 for adults, and Group of 4 Super Saver for just $35. The 4th annual Chuck E. Run and Fun 5K, 2K, and Flyaway giveaway. See you there.
Guam is more than a tiny island in the Pacific. This magical place is where I call home. This island inspires me to learn and explore what's around me. It teaches me that there are no shortcuts in life and that the long way home may just be the scenic route. And that even the dirt roads can lead you to beautiful destinations.
And before we close out the news tonight, our latest round of birthday shoutouts from the Cold Stone Creamery Birthday Club. Happy birthday, Kiara Rose Santiago. Also, happy birthday, Shan Castillo. Traylon Mateo, happy birthday, we love you. Myelina Alyssa, happy 10th birthday going out to you. And happy 60th going out to Frankie C. Augustine, a.k.a. Ta, from the family. Shelby Rodriguez, happy 20th birthday. Many more blessings. We love you from your family. Josephine Duenas, happy birthday, beautiful Chamarita, coming from your husband, your kids, and grandkids. We love you. John Ray Titano, happy 30th from the family. Kaylee Rose Villasoto, happy birthday, KK. Love the entire family. And happy belated birthday to Lachelle Olardi.
Remember, you can be part of the Cold Stone Creamery Birthday Club by registering online on KUAM.com. Please make sure to include with your photo, your name, and birthday.
And that's going to do it for us here on the news desk, but stay tuned. Extras next.
Closed captioning is brought to you by IT&E.
Welcome to KUAM News Extra. In our lineup tonight, we're talking to a longtime Guam historian recognized for her work and an exciting UFG concert. But first, we've got Culture Club with the Dolls. And I have to say happy birthday to singer Rachel Estevez. With that story is Lacey Martinez.
Rachel Estevez, Sabrina Borja, Megan Volstead, Susanna Wustig, and Regina Oliva make up the award-winning all-female band, The Dolls. From hip-hop to reggae, the girls cross all genres with the original music they've produced on 2 albums. While they aren't native speakers, The Dolls are taking back the language of their land and owning it. Drummer Regina and guitarist-writer Rachel explain where it began.
Press Pack was like the little tipper. We were so glad that that came. And we had an island in the sea, which was the first time we incorporated like actual Chamorro lyrics. Hagu Zangwahu Gi Islagi Halam Tasi, right? We have that lyric. I can say that maybe about 9-10 different ways.
There are challenges with writing when you don't speak the language, but the one line is an important springboard.
Everybody had different translations that all meant the same thing. So being the writer, and I really think about that, like how you can interpret Chamorro, how you can write it in different ways, but you can pull away that meaning by, number one, how the music sounds, number two, the other words surrounding it, you know, the feeling of the song. You don't see that with a lot of modern bands, especially because you think Chamorro music needs to be country or like a cover of something else. But why can't you incorporate like your music? Savage K Conception, he taught me that, I would say, my old band member. So God rest his soul, but he was probably one of the first guys I remember just putting in little lyrics.
From a lyric to a song, the Dolls went head-on into Chamorro songwriting with Paluma.
The whole cultural movement was really starting to happen. The plebiscite thing happened, the Dave Davis case, all these things were really happening where if you were Chamorro, you could feel it in the ground. You could feel the energy just like saying like, oh, I know what it is to be Chamorro now. I wanted to write a song that embodied that, but I knew that English was like, it wasn't gonna cut it. It wasn't gonna say the words I wanted to say. So with the help of Senat Greg Eckley, a good friend of mine, the Chamorro teacher down at Southern High, he sat down and he helped me translate my kindergarten Chamorro, which is what everyone says I have, into something into the song it turned into today.
The dolls were nervous about the song since it wasn't written in the literal way most Chamorro songs are written, but the girls still wanted a throwback feel for their first full Chamorro entry.
I really wanted to incorporate something that's very classic, that you think is a very timeless beat, which is like a bossa nova beat. It's like my favorite. So you have the boom, 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 you know, like that very soft, low style.
So the Manamka would dig it.
Bird.
The Manamka would dig it. That was the thing that kind of feeling.
When the opportunity came to visit the CNMI with Docomo's One Marianas tour, the dolls were nervous to debut the song to native speakers.
I would say that, I don't know, they liked it, they cheered, I guess. It was pretty warm. Saipan was the first test, Rhoda was the...
I think they were just mainly happy that they saw talent doing something.
Yeah,
you know,
young Chamorro girls moving about, I guess. Or maybe the fact that kids from Guam weren't just going to be these Americano Poasto kids anymore. We're not going to try to be anything we weren't. We were just going to be what we were. And I guess that's who we are.
Being in the CNMI was another awakening for the girls. They were able to see the values that were once the norm in Guam, like respecting elders. They connected with the land and the spirits and even teared when touching the giant laddies at Tinian's House of Taga. And that helped polish Paluma.
We were going around the island. We got to see like this little area on the side of the road that, we decided just to get down, just to take pictures. And it was like, we had to catch our flight in like 2 hours. So we were like peering over, just looking out and into the beautiful island's just crest. And you could see all the trees and you could
Well, there's still more to come on Extra. Keep it here.
Smiling is a natural response to joy, happiness, and excitement. Your smile reveals a lot about who you are. A healthy, beautiful smile can brighten your appearance and be an invitation to conversation and friendship. It is often one of the first things people notice about you. Now, thanks to the advancements in dentistry, you can have the smile you have always wanted, giving you an improved smile that looks and feels great.
My silver fillings that I have, they're getting older in my mouth and I need to replace them.